Hello NinBuzz, how are you guys doing today? My name is Shadow of Resho Gaming, and I'm here today to bring you another exciting episode of the new community choice. So let's go ahead and jump right into this week's episode. Last week I asked you guys what your favorite ability was in Splatoon, and I'm here today to bring you those top 5 results. So starting off with number 5, we have Defense Up at 7% of the votes. Defense Up is kind of an iffy ability. It sounds like it's going to be pretty awesome, but once you actually look at the stats of Defense Up, it doesn't really look too good. Defense Up kind of, sounding what's supposed to be like, is supposed to help you defend against attacks, but it doesn't always do as much as you think it would. It actually takes a lot of slots of Defense Up just to knock off a few hits from a gun. It's not really the best ability, but in certain situations, it can work fairly well against a certain enemy. So I won't say you shouldn't try it, but it's probably not the best ability that you should go for. Alright, coming in at number 4, probably one of the better abilities in my opinion, is Swim Speed Up at 9% of the votes. Swim Speed Up does exactly what it sounds like, and it makes your swim speed a little bit faster. That's really all this ability does. There's no fancy tricks or anything with it, but where this really comes in helpful is when you have Ninja Squid, and you can use those combined. That way, since Ninja Squid deduces how fast you can go while swimming, Swim Speed Up will be able to pick it up where that's lost and be able to extend it in some cases. So it's it's a nice correlation to have with Ninja Squid, because everybody should love Ninja Squid. Speaking of Ninja Squid, coming in at number 3 is his distant cousin, the Stealth Jump at 13% of the votes. Stealth Jump is a really handy ability to have in your arsenal because it will hide where you are jumping to when you do a super jump. So if one of your teammates is deep into enemy territory and he has just died, usually what will happen is someone will just camp right next to your jump point and shoot you immediately. But with a stealth jump, they won't see you coming and you can continue to bombard their base or do whatever with it. It's just a really handy ability to have. The only downfall is though it makes your jump time last a little bit longer, but you don't super jump enough to really gain much of anything from getting a super jump up or anything like that. It's not going to help you in too much situations, but this is still one of the better abilities in the game, and I would definitely recommend it if you do not have it. Now coming in at number 2 is an ability that everyone should really be using. It is the Ink Saver main at 21% of the votes. Like most of the other abilities, Ink Saver main saves your ink for your main weapon. It's really surprising. The name really doesn't give much away, but that's really kind of all it does, is it saves ink on your main weapon. So when you're going around firing at random things, trying to kill people, it saves ink, and because you can cover more ground and you can go a lot faster throughout the area with it without having to stop and sit in your ink for a while to regain your ink, you should be able to naturally maintain enough ink to go around the battle and not have to worry about it as much. So that's a super important ability to have, but not as super importantest as the number 1 ability, which is everyone's favorite, including mine, Ninja Squid at 33% of the votes. Super happy Ninja Squid won. Hooray for everyone. Ninja Squid is honestly one of the best abilities in the game, and if you do not have it, I have no idea what is wrong with you. Ninja Squid allows you to not be seen when you're swimming around in your ink, which is very, very helpful for killing people and just going around the entire area of the map without being seen at all. I know this has helped me out in a lot of sticky situations to where I could go behind the enemy and kill them without them even knowing that I was coming for them. Used in the right hands, this ability can be a really big game changer, and it's probably one of the better abilities that you should use, and I would definitely recommend using it. If you have not used it already, please, for the love of God, give it a chance, because it will change your life. Alright, and that is the top 5 Splatoon abilities. I'm kind of happy with those results. I hope you guys are too. But without further ado, let's move on to next week's question. This week we're taking it back a little bit. Now since everything has come out for this game finally, I'm finally going to be asking you guys, what is your favorite Mario Kart 8 DLC track? Now there were 2 separate packs that came out with Mario Kart 8, and they all had a different variety of tracks and maps that you could play. So go ahead and leave down in the comments below what your favorite DLC track is. New or retro, it doesn't really matter, just make sure to leave it in the comments below. And while you're writing that juicy comment, make sure to subscribe to NinBuzz if you have not already, and give this video a like and a favorite and a share and a rating of 5 stars, because that's totally a thing they still do on YouTube. Or you could do even better and follow them on Twitter, because they post stuff about Nintendo occasionally, sometimes, once in a while. Or if you want to be like the best of like the best, you could subscribe to my channel where I make stuff about Splatoon from time to time, and it's a real fun time for everyone. Now let's get a little crazy here. And if you want to be the bestest of the bestest, you could follow me on Twitter, and then we could be best friends, and it would be amazing. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you next week for the new community choice.